What I want to do here is provide an example of how to do a reference list entry for a book with one author in APA style. And we have the main title right here, and this is the subtitle. This will be on the cover page of the book, and here's the author. Again, I know this is the author because when I look at the actual table of contents, I don't see chapters being listed as being written by other people besides that name. So this name, this author wrote all of this, so this is a book with one author. Now, since I'm skimming through this is a preview of the book at googlebooks.com or booksgoogle.com, books.google.com. I see the table of contents page. Gives me the name of the publisher, the place that is published. Alright, we'll go ahead and use London for this one as the city, and the name of the author and the year it was published, the copyright was published, copyright 2000. That's what you want. Don't worry about the reprintings. Look for the C symbol and the date by it. That's the date you will use in your reference list entry. So let's go ahead and go to a document here. Now I have the entry made up as a MLA entry, but I'm going to change it to APA. So the first thing you need to do is start with the last name, and then APA insists that the first and middle name be initialized like this. Okay? Now the the period right here for the initial E is also going to serve as the period separating the author's information from the book's information. Now APA does want the book's title capitalized, but they want it capitalized like a sentence. Okay? So in other words, you have the main title here and the subtitle here, a colon between them. The colon does not appear in the title of the book on the cover sheet, but you need to put that in. And since this is only one word, it's going to get capitalized. But let's look at this. If this were a sentence, the first word of the sentence gets capitalized and all proper names within the sentence. So here I actually need to lowercase this to a small I. Because, I know it's not a complete sentence, but if you think in terms of how would I capitalize this were it a sentence, I would have to capitalize the first word, and then all other words will be lowercase except proper names in the title. So there is no proper name here, so that's how it is. London would be the place published. Okay. Then we need the publisher, Sage, but APA wants a little more information. It wants things like Sage Publishing. Now the date goes right up here. After the author, you put 2000, period. Now put it in parentheses and a period right after. It may look a little weird, but that's how you need to put the date. Parentheses, open parentheses, date, close parentheses, period. Remember, this is the date found by the C of the copyright symbol. So we don't need this. And APA also does not say we need this. So this is it. We're done. Now again, this is how you would do underhanging indentation. This is all one entry. This is the first line of the entry. This is the subsequent line. And the first line goes out to the margin, the regular margin. The subsequent lines of the same entry get shoved in. That's called underhanging indentation, and often your teachers will require you to do that.